Okay, so this is the first replay that I was able to get working. This is the second one that you sent me versus the Ken player. And I've watched this once already, and now I'm just going to go through and point out some things that I think maybe you could work on, and they're not necessarily Ingrid specific. So, you jump a lot in this first match. I mean, we're 5 seconds in and you've already jumped 3 times, and you've gotten punished for it twice, because the first time he air-to-aired you, and then the next time he hits you with a DP. So this is a player who is capable of anti-airing you, and I believe he does it again later on. So something to keep in mind is like jumping is good in specific situations, and it's not something that like you want to just throw out blindly, because if you look at what's happened in this game so far, all of that health that you're missing is basically from you jumping. So it's making it a lot harder for you to win these rounds. I would say that you should jump. There's 2 reasons that you should jump. The first reason is if the opponent is throwing a lot of fireballs and you get onto their fireball timing, then absolutely jump on them and make them pay for throwing those fireballs. The second reason why you should jump is if the opponent is not anti-airing you, because it gives you such a big advantage even when they block your jumping. This guy is anti-airing you, and he's also not throwing any fireballs, so I would not be jumping against this player at all. I'd be trying to hold my ground, and honestly, as Ingrid, you should be just trying to start up your own fireball game, because she's a zoner. So that's something to keep in mind. Now this guy is a little bit crazy, like he's doing EX DPs all over the place, but it's working for him, and that's something that, you know, if it's working for him, he's going to keep doing it, so you have to bait it eventually. But here, this is something that, it seems like you're just not comfortable with Ingrid yet, and she's a new character, that's understandable. But like you land the jump in, and you just don't seem ready for the combo, right? Like this is potentially a big damage, right? This is like 30%, but you don't get anything out of it. And then the rest of the round is just over.
That's right. Round 2. Fight.
Yeah. So this this DI is a little crazy, because what is this DI meant to beat? It doesn't win against meaty, right? So if he's doing medium punch or jab on your wake up, he'll have time to react to the DI. If he throws you, it'll beat the DI. If he does his own DI, it'll beat the DI. So I don't know if maybe you meant to do the drive reversal, like the forward drive impact, but this DI is generally, it's not good to wake up with DI ever, unless you're reacting to something specific, like a tiger knee or a DI from the other opponent. Yeah, he baits it, and honestly, the Ken player isn't outplaying you that much. He just feels like he's comfortable with his character. Like he knows his combos, he knows his punishes. This is another example of that should have been a huge combo, right? But instead you only got like, I don't know, 15%. I think Ingrid is such a big damage character that you kind of need to land these big moments, right, where you're doing a lot of damage. This again, right, this could have been another combo. So it seems like you probably would have won this game had you been more comfortable with the character. And I remember you saying that you were a Candy player, so it makes sense that, you know, this is not your main, and she's only been out for a little bit, so just keep practicing with Ingrid and make sure that you get your combos down pat, and you'll be fine. So the next replay that I was able to find that you sent me was this one against the Mai player. So I have not watched this one yet, so I'm just going to be going as we go. I'll just be stopping and saying things.
Round one. Fight.
So again, round start with the jump. Right, this is, I mean, it's not super risky because you neutral jumped, but it doesn't really beat anything. Like, if the Mai drive rushes at round start, she can still anti-air you. If she throws a fan, you'll land on top of the fan because you neutral jumped. And if she does nothing, then nothing happens. So like, generally, round start, you want to kind of hold your ground. You don't want to be jumping a lot. It's just risky. Nice, I like the beam. This is looking pretty good for you this round. This is scary now though, all of a sudden. It went from looking pretty good to now you're burnt out. I mean, I know you're trying to end the round, but if you look at the health bars, there's no need to do this, right? Like, no matter what, you could just hold the corner, and if the Mai tries to jump out, you anti-air, and if she drive rushes at you, you check the drive rush. And if you can't do that, right, if you cannot watch for both of those things at the same time, then that's what you need to be practicing. Like, you can go in training mode, and you can set the dummy to do one of two options, jump or drive rush, and you can practice checking the drive rush and anti-airing at the same time, because that's a really important skill. It's like, otherwise, in this situation, you're winning. Like, you're so far ahead. You're so far ahead right here. You have her in the corner. She has low drive, and you have full HP, and she's low HP. Like, this is game over 90% of the time, as long as you don't throw your own match. But now all of a sudden this is scary, because Mai, when you're in burnout, is like the Grim Reaper, right? I mean, you probably know that already. And it looks like it works out for you. Yeah. So you're able to clutch it because you have so much health. But it, again, like, it could have been a lot cleaner. But you win in the end, so it doesn't matter too much. What happened here? Oh, okay. Yeah. This is my specific thing that you have to be careful. You have to always crouch block when you're blocking the fans, because she can run up and go low. And she actually gets a pretty good reward off of it. Like, she should have gotten a bigger combo there. This is perfect. So this is what you should be doing last round, right? Is just control the corner. You have her in the corner, you have a big life lead. You have only 1 bar of drive. So like, your main worry right now is like, you don't want to get burnt out. And what you do is perfect, right? Just jabs, keep it safe, anti-air, perfect. Throw, great. And now you're even better position. You have 3 bars of drive to her 2. She's 1 tap, and she's in the corner, right? Like, I don't know how you lose this game. This is fine. Oh, you don't lose this game. What am I talking about? Okay, I thought you lost.
Ingrid wins.
So, I think this player was a little bit weaker than that Ken player for sure. But there's still a lot to learn here in terms of like recognizing the situation that you're in. Because no matter what character you're playing, you don't want to put yourself in burnout when you don't have to, and especially not when you're guaranteed to win a round, or when you're not guaranteed to win. Your combos definitely seem a little bit better in this replay. Maybe you were just flustered against the Ken. But you can see how this could have gone. This could have gone south real quick if she had gotten you into the corner. She starts hitting you with the fan pressure and DI, and it's scary. Overall, both of these replays, like, I think you're on the right track. Just be more aware of the reasons why you're doing things. If you are jumping out of habit, that's definitely something you want to avoid. Like, it's okay to jump a lot if you have a reason to jump and you're looking for a specific thing, right? Like, you're looking for a fireball, or you know that the other person is not going to anti-air you, right? Like, that Mai player did not anti-air you at all, so it's fine to keep jumping on her. But this Ken player did, and it's on you to adapt to the Ken player and say, okay, this guy actually does anti-air me, and he's not really throwing fireballs, so there's not much for me to actually get out of my jumps. That's a big thing, is like, do things for a reason. Same thing with in the Mai match. You burnt yourself out for a little bit of block pressure, and that's kind of a weak reason to burn yourself out. You want to burn yourself out if you know you're going to win the round. So yeah, just keep playing Ingrid if you want to, that is, and you know, get your combos down, make sure your punishes are clean, and try to have some like intent behind the moves that you're doing and the jumps that you're doing and stuff like that. Alright, hope this helps. Let me know if you end up going up in points or down in points or whatever. This is my first time coaching, so I'm trying to improve as well. Thanks.